Now, I have found the craziest rap lyrics ever wrote on paper, then spit into a mic, then, you know, processed for a song. I've gathered all the craziest lyrics you will ever hear in your lifetime. I'm gonna show you all of them here in this video. These lyrics will make you question your own life. And I'm not gonna lie, the Notorious B.I.G. Big, bro, he has so many crazy lyrics, you know, dealing with kids, you know, sex. I can make a whole vid with just Big lyrics, bro. It's insane. They're nasty. Here's this one.
Jehovah said I'm barred from the pearly gates. I didn't want to go to heaven anyway.
Just admitting on the track that he doesn't want to go to heaven, he wants to go to hell, you know what I'm saying? Which is crazy if you believe in it or not, but it gets even crazier in that song.
Hail Mary, I never knew her. I probably screw her and dump her body in the sewer.
Mary is the mother of Jesus in the Bible, and you heard what he said he would do to her.
The merciless press their luck in, they get a butt fucking straight up the ass, raw dog with the rash.
Okay, so big pause there. You could just tell Big has no morals whatsoever, and he's probably done that. You know, he raps about it a lot. And his running partner was Diddy, so yeah, Big was gay.
Don't they know my nigga gotta kidnap kids? Them in they ass, throw them over the bridge.
Alright, that's more than enough Big for this video, bro. That's just insane. Like, in the 90s back then, they just said whatever on the mic, and I'll prove it, bro. I'll fucking prove it. You know, some people be calling Jay-Z like one of the best rappers ever. I don't see it. I think he's extremely overrated. I'm not saying he don't have good music, though. I just don't think he's like one of the greatest MCs ever. Like, he has a great story and everything, billionaire, but he himself also has his fair share of really disturbing, sus lyrics.
You know why? Thug 'em, fuck 'em, love 'em, leave 'em, cause I don't need 'em.
Now, I'm thinking he's saying M, which would mean like, you know, a bunch of girls, hopefully, but it sounds like he's saying him. You know, I fuck him, fuck him, love him, leave him. Like, but hey, you know, it is what it is, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? If you swing that way, you swing that way.
Like my women friend feminine. I like my hoes on X like Eminem.
You like your hoes off X like Eminem, which ecstasy, X, is a drug, and you know Diddy was using them X's. You know what I'm saying? At those freak-offs doing all that. Now, Jay-Z, how do you know what Eminem is like off the X pill? Just confusing, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Eminem, by the way, he's had his fair share of very weird lyrics, and Eminem, back when he was younger, he was crazy in the head. You could just tell what was going on in his mind was like a mental asylum in there, bro. He was a little gay, and I'm not saying gay people are mental. That's not what I'm saying at all, but I'm just saying it was a gay phase in Eminem's career that he, you know, blew by, and it's not him no more at all, and it, you know, it just makes him look different.
Your finger just went in my ass. Ah, that hurt.
Now, you see what I'm saying? Now, maybe a finger in the ass isn't the craziest thing you've heard in your life. Now, what about a gerbil up the ass?
Now see that gerbil? Grab that tube, shove it up my butt, let that little rascal nibble on my asshole.
That might be the craziest bar from Eminem. Now, I know there's probably some die-hard Eminem fans watching this video. Let me know if you know any other crazier bars than that, but I think a gerbil going up the fucking no-no hole is crazy, bro. What goes on in your head? What do you calculate to even come up with that type of idea, synthesis, rap scheme? Like, it's insane to go inside some of these people's minds, man. Like another rapper that goes by the name Bizarre, he's rapped with Eminem before, but he had one of the craziest lyrics I've ever heard in my life about his little sister. You need to put this guy on the watch list right now.
My little sister's birthday, she remember me. For a gift I had to my boy, take a virginity.
There's not even a follow-up to that, bro. That's just nasty as shit. Now, Cameron is a rapper from back in the day. He does his own talk show, sports show with Mace. Nowadays, it's called It Is What It Is. They're popping. But back then when he was rapping, he had some crazy lyrics himself. He was obsessed with his aunt and her fat ass.
To my aunt with the fat ass and the thin chest. Father, I'ma leave you with this last word called incest.
Now, here's what he's telling us. I'm sure you guys already know, is that he has an aunt with a fat ass and a thin chest, and he had sex with her. Surprisingly, this is gonna be on like the low spectrum of crazy lyrics you hear in this video. That's like light. That's light compared to what you're gonna hear next.
I treat her like a daughter, taught her how to bust a nut.
Now, MF Doom, a lot of people know about MF Doom. Now, what the could that even possibly mean, what he just said? Honestly, like, there's no other way to go about that. Like, you heard what he said. What the does that mean?
Well, let me tell you something. You might got more cash than me, but you ain't got the skills to eat a nigga ass like me.
I tried telling y'all, bro, them rappers from the 90s just say whatever the hell they want. Now, this is a rapper by the name of Cannabis, and you heard that no one could eat ass like he does. He must be a pro. That's why he had to let everyone know.
Say she pregnant, let me so I can feed the kid.
Now hold on, we get the Kodak Black, a modern rapper, you know what I'm saying? You guys all know who Kodak Black is. He's not going through the best situation right now, you know, dealing with the drug addiction and everything. But you must have been on some heavy drugs rapping this. What do you mean you want to feed the kid? What do you want to feed the kid that's inside the belly of the girl you're having intercourse with? There's only one thing, and I'm not gonna say it, but that's weird, bro. Bro, I can't even just zoom past that like he didn't rap that in a song, bro. That's the craziest shit I might have heard all day. The Biggie stuff was crazy, but I didn't think it would get crazy in the modern era of rap. Nah, bro, it gets crazy this era too.
Damn, little baby, that's a whole lot of ass.
Now, Trippie Redd obviously could be talking about a girl that he calls Lil Baby, or he could be talking about the rapper Lil Baby, saying that he has a whole lot of ass. But I doubt it's that. But you know, we can't just zoom past it.
I shit fart pee.
Kendrick, don't we all shit, fart, and pee? Come on, bro.
I search one name and end up seeing 20 teens. And they send me naked pictures, it's the small things.
Now, it really sounded like Drake said 20 teens. Obviously, you know what I'm saying. I think he meant to say tens or teens, which is some Toronto slang for some bad women. But it's Drake also, so it could mean teens as well.
Hearing you out is senseless. Perhaps, for instance, I give this the French kiss.
Jada Kiss just letting you guys know what he's about. Another 90s rapper.
Have a daughter on buying a baby Birkin. The good ain't got her legs hurting.
Now, obviously, you guys know what Gunna's talking about. He's not talking about his own daughter, thank God. But it's weird to put that after the line about your daughter saying you're effing her so good you got her legs hurting. To put that directly after the line about your daughter is just, it's not the smartest thing to do.
My mama had me out her asshole.
Now, scientifically, I don't think that's possible in Ali Choppa, but I'm not saying you're a liar. Maybe there's a certain case to where one of these moms had a kid out their asshole and it was Bryson and Ali Choppa. You know, that would be crazy. I've never heard of that.
How many times have I touched them kids? The whole up block's being molested.
Now, this is a UK drill rapper by the name of Heady One, and he said that, well, you heard him. I'm not even gonna repeat what he said, but I don't even think that's a rap bar or anything genius at all. I think we should call the police. It just has you questioning everything, bro. Like everything. What the do these rappers be talking about sometimes? Now, Young Thug, you know, he's done his fair share of things that make you question him, but what about his rap lyrics? He has some crazy ones, for sure.
You look just like my rich auntie. I used to wanna my auntie.
Always knew I wasn't gonna be gay.
I miss you. I won't kiss you. I won't lick you. Pubic hair.
Young Thug is a freak, bro. There's nothing else to it. He's a freaky man, and you know, that's fine, I guess. You know, there's a bunch of freaky men out there, but pubic hair, bro, why you want to lick the pubic hair though?
There she go, Lil' mama better than a 3-year-old. Hey.
Lil' mama better than a 3-year-old. Now, this can mean one or two things: that his lil' mama, you know, his girl is bad, like not as in the cute way, but bad, like a bad behavior, like a 3-year-old, or that he thinks 3-year-olds are bad in a cute way.
Hey, I love my like I'm gay. Oh yeah.
You know, I don't think that one was that crazy, bro. We all love our niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? We love them to the day we die.
On the mic like it's
Okay, but that bar, that was pretty gay.
Suck a nigga dick for iPhone 6. My nigga Terry for a new Blackberry.
Lil Wayne, what do you mean by that?
I'm in the ocean getting shocked.
I think Wayne had just wrote so many bars down that he had to say something stupid like this. It makes sense, you know what I'm saying? It don't make sense, but it makes sense.
I exchange V-cards with the retard.
Now, this is someone who was in Young Money by the name of Mac Main, and I guess he was taking, you know, mentally challenged people's V-cards, which, I mean, that's something new I haven't heard before in a rap song.
You telling me about age, but I feel that's just a number.
Now, I hope the girl you were talking to, young boy, was like 40 or 50 and not 13 or 12. But yes, age is a number, but there's age of consent laws for a reason, bro.
This is the type of shit to make a curve stop a newborn baby.
Now, why would that thought even go into your head if you weren't a sick, demented fuck? Come on, bro. Now, this is a rapper by the name of Josiah. I don't know his name, but all I know is that this is a crazy bar. I wouldn't even call it a bar at all. It's just a crazy sentence in a song.
Put Molly all in her champagne. She ain't even know it. Took her home and I enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
Now, I know you guys have all heard this before, but I think that Rick Ross actually did this. Just by the looks of the guy, bro. No, he actually did that shit, man.
I grabbed that and she called me a perv. Opened the leg so I had to insert.
Alright, you know, I didn't want to end the video off with Nav, but I think that's just insane, bro. You're admitting to rape. But, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.